What is going on in here? Big, scary looking stuff. I think we can get torches from the milestone, right? And let's go there. Lose the milestone, receive a candle. We have to do that. That's the boss up there. Beggars. A lot of ogre looking fellows in here. Insane worshippers. Tainted altar. Armorer. Oh, I think this is what I have to use instant on. Fight this roaming warband. One by the armorer too. Right. I feel like this area is just gonna my ass finally. Beaver. Deliver more hits each turn unless it is stunned. Gains 1% damage boost for every 1% HP loss. Enemy will spawn totems above its allies. So definitely doing that. Very good. Hey, you're all stunned now. So you scale out of control. You scale as I damage. Deal with you over here first. We're doing a lot of damage. What we do here is block this attack. Stun you. That'll proc both of our abilities for next turn, so we'll have extra damage, extra. We're vulnerable. Now you're hitting me for like around 30. Which doesn't kill me. Oh, actually, not bad. Takes care of you. Alright. You have a very nice totem. Produces my armor. I'm gonna full block this, I think. There we go. Stun. I don't really care about the stun. Man, this is a great turn off though. A little greedy. Getting barrier back, right? Yeah, I got barrier back. Bad. A Whirlwind should be in here somewhere. And they'll also have more mana. Oh, I also have Scout, which is really good. That, rapid attack. And stunning shout. Minus 85 armor, which is not great, but you're just dead, right? You're very dead. How 1 HP? Fine. Take that. Oh, we're level 10 now. Oh, we're... okay. Level 11 now. Hit the next card played, gain 50 armor, use when under 25%, increase the duration by... and deal 1 hit for 100% damage to all and plus 5 HP. Okay. Play with 1 hit, dealing 2% next received hit. Armor break. Or gain a block for enemy alive. It's actually really good. Look, I have too many cards, but the mastery. I guess just a special passive. Whenever you use the ultimate ability with 10 or more charges, reduce the enemy's armor by 100 until the end of combat. A lot of armor reduction. Or ultimate ability consumes 50% of current charges. Whenever you kill an enemy with your ultimate ability, heal 10% of your max HP. There's that one passive that just gave me like 2 charges every turn. Would have been so good with this. I still think that's probably the best. I don't entirely know how the armor calculations work yet. Every turn increase everyone's damage by 10%. Increase everyone's armor by 5. Than that.
As you
The
get
Tainted
closer
Altar.
to the altar, a man in a dark robe appears out of nowhere.
I have the incense.
You're not worthy. Go away.
I have the incense. What?
Exactly what I said. You're not worthy of being here. Not unless you're an acolyte of the Whisper.
Okay, this is a different altar apparently. Bye. Rude. Go ahead and pop my last candle, I guess. Before this fight. It's kind of got some Darkest Dungeon torch mechanics going on here. For sure. And I need 7 more energy to level that up. Taking longer than I thought it would. Alright. So... on smaller groves after death. Hits will heal it and increase its damage. Blood drunk. I think I have 1 block, so like this thing is gonna have a field day with me. I'm gonna use the die, but also he's gonna be like... probably healing off the damage I do to him. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, yep. That one. Breaker in here? No. Well, that's okay, I can actually block both of theirs. There's no multi-hits here, so... Double block. Vulnerable again. Okay, you need to die. Skullcracker? Skullcracker? Oh, I have stunning shot. To 300% damage. This. Whirlwind. Stun you. Now it duplicated, I think. Do that while you're vulnerable. Not vulnerable, so this kill you. Breath control. Play all of these. Oh, I see. You're like an ooze. That's just the next card, right? This. Gain 2 blocks. Okay. Two blocks this turn, 2 blocks next turn. And I don't think they have multi-attacks, though. God, there's more. They just keep spawning. So many grubs. Hopefully they don't attack right away. Oh. Good. Don't use it. That way I'll have an extra block next turn. I don't even need that. I have a stunning strike. Chance you just die. Okay. Baby grubs now, but I have a lot of AoE. So I'll do like 1 damage now, right? Ow, ow, ow. Found an enemy, I don't really need that. You die, I'm gonna sloth here. Had to farm some of these cloth upgrades. Nothing else I can really do here, so. That wasn't too bad. Level. A lot of XP from stuff. Draw 4 cards. There's Skullcracker. Reduce damage for 3 turns. Not really a lot of. I think I have a decent amount of cards in my hand, anyways, currently. And not really a lot of like energy. Really gonna skip here. Ace. Extra energy to start. Oh man. I guess that's what we're building. Back to me. We just play 2 cards and then have an insane turn the next turn.
The
Armor.
weirdness is coming. Brace yourselves before
Yeah,
you
but you have
turn into
candles?
one of them.
You hear a shout before you see the shouter. Soon enough, you see something that must have been a human being once, but isn't anymore. Or maybe it never was. It's a market stall.
Good day, traveler. I'm a market stall,
You're
specializing
the
in weapons
stall?
and armors.
Okay.
It says. You blink a couple of times, but the voice is clearly coming from this piece of furniture.
Please do not stare. It's rude.
Oh, sorry.
If you want something, I have an offer. Make your contribution and choose whatever you please. And don't cheat. I
I wouldn't dream of it.
when people
There's
cheat.
Sir Stall. Stall. Let's reduce target's armor. Good. Deal a hit for 100% damage. Good. Every attack is 25%. Deal a hit to chosen enemy. 20% chance you self instead. A bit of money. Get 2 of those and an acid flask. Thanks, Little. Not looking too great. I'm gonna be completely honest. I guess I have to go right to the boss. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of burn level. And I don't know how bad things get if we run out of candle. The HP per turn has a plus 100 damage to this phase. Every hit reduces the target's damage. This effect lasts until the misbearer reaches 70%. Okay. 4 distinct phases. Pay attention to enemy status is ended. Sure. You are not immune to stun. I don't think I can breath control, because if I do and if it doesn't hit this, really bad. Not be damaged while stunned. Okay. You can't be damaged, but probably reduce your armor still, right? No, it has to do damage. Well, that's fine. I set up my duplicate for next turn. For 1 turn, you're immune to stun. I kind of figured something like that was happening. Still hitting me for quite a bit. Little more than I would like to be hit by. Can't really do too much about that. Burning Souls still ongoing currently. Counter is not very useful. But also, I kind of need to, or I might just fucking die. But he can be stunned again. Immune to damage. But by only playing 2 cards, I have an amount of damage available. My god. Are you up? Alright. Go ahead and take that for me. I should have... Maybe this was more damage, actually. Done double paint instead. Wait, I can vulnerable you too. Hang on. That's a hit, right? Hang on. Read Hunter's Mark. Every hit. Okay, every hit. So. Do this. Vulnerable you. Why isn't it calculating for vulnerable? Oh, it's your first hit. Okay, so it's doing like the same amount of damage. It's actually really unfortunate. I may have misplayed slightly. I can fix this. Be fixed. I mean to stun again. So let's go ahead and breath control. I only want to play... Did I already play 2 cards? Or breath control and I put that. And that there. How he gains armor. That doesn't really matter. Doesn't change his intent either. I wasn't sure if damaging him would change his intent. Doesn't. Okay, kill that one. You shouldn't be summoning cultist because he just got put to this turn. Take a little bit of damage, but I block most of it. Okay. Oh, he does. It's second turn from when he gets phase change. Right. That's not too great here. Do another hit that's gonna double here. One block. Have heals and remove statuses for one turn after. Forms an offering after a few turns. I don't like any of that. If I don't kill you, I die though. I think. Max damage from him is 30. Think like that. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Damn. Well, shit. I might have fucked that up a little bit. I don't know if it would have made a huge difference, though. I wasn't able to get enough damage with that one Skullcracker to kill him anyways. You were the problem. I needed to kill you, and then I would have blocked one, and then the max he could have done was 30. Put me at 2 HP, and then hopefully could have killed him, but nope. I don't even know if RNG could have killed him. I couldn't get the vulnerable on him. If I had the small attacks or whatever it's called. Cool. Not bad for a first run, though.
You hear a familiar voice.
Hello, Goatman.
Finally, now we can start the
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
A different voice appears out of nowhere, and its owner is nowhere to be seen.
Be gone.
It is calm. Inhumanly calm.
Can I invite you to the table?
You see a hooded figure waiting for you by the table. A chessboard sits upon it, the game in progress. As you take the free chair, you realize the creature has no face. A white skull leers from the shadows of the hood, a human skeleton draped with robes.
I admit, I'm not used to showing up in person whenever people die. That's too much hassle, with adjusting my presence to your current imaginations and whatnot. But let's say that your case is special.
Your death?
Yes. And yes to that other question, too. You're technically dead, but there are certain things that prevent you from, let's say, being properly gone. Recent events had consequences going beyond the intentions that sparked them. And now we're stuck in this unfortunate predicament because time, as you know it, is irreversibly corrupted. One king commanded a great army in order to conquer an island. Another king pushed back with an army of his own. One wizard wanted to beat back powers he didn't understand. And the creatures of this island fought against them, using magic that wasn't meant to be used.
You realize the pieces have reached a stalemate.
The past and the future are happening at the same time. All that you see is an echo of things that already happened or eventually will, presented without inherent sense, without purpose, without any logic.
You see 4 figures on the board changing shapes into forms of beasts, and a moment later, they dissolve into dust.
You must slay the Guardians and keep slaying them until you reach the source, conjuring them out of the weirdness. Their deaths will make you stronger. This will lead you to your destination.
Interesting. Each run can be lost, part of the power is transformed into new possibilities for upcoming runs. That was alright for a first run. Where are you going back down? What was all this? These cards and passive will be available over the course of your runs. Cosmetic items are added to your wardrobe, accessible via the seamstress. You haven't found her yet. You have a Celestial Dagger. Deal a hit for 75% damage and gain a block. That's pretty good. Hold Breath. Reduce the energy cost of 1 card in hand by 1. So you're sacrificing a card for energy. Gravewalker's Protection. Gain a block and pick 1 card from a grave. Ascend. Return 3. Ascend every time you play it. Raise the cost of the card by 1 this turn. And return cards in your hand after it was played. It can be played a limited number of times in a single. Okay, interesting. So it'll stay in your hand, but the cost will go up every time you play it. But this is probably a really big combo enable. Oh, you have to click on all of them. Okay. I've clicked. Gain 1 ultimate charges for every missed hit, so I guess hitting blocks and barriers and stuff. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw a card, then cost by 1,000 cards. New class Summoner. Rush. Out of 5% of your max HP, draw a card, its cost is reduced by 1. The energy cost of 1 card in hand by 1 chain. In a block. Black Swordsmith. As long as you're playing only attack cards, gain 1 more. See. Damage against stunned enemies is doubled. Both seem pretty good. Class Sentinel. I got a few unlocks, guys. For 3% of your max HP, pick 2 cards from your draw pile. Trade your hand. For each card, heal 2 HP and gain 2 armor until the end of combat. Exiled. Played once per combat. Spike Throw, deal 2 hits for damage to all enemies and reduce their damage by 30%. Game progress. These are your major objectives in the game. Things you need to accomplish in order to unlock the ending. Recruit villagers, find the true boss fight, and save souls from corruption. Finish quests given by all NPCs that can be saved from corruption. Check who is already found and saved on the next page or journal.